Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and this video is going to be showing off the newly released DLC character Jiren's counters. So there has been counters in Dragon Ball FighterZ before, but not quite like what Jiren has. Jiren's definitely the new master of it. So quarter circle back and S, quarter circle back, light, medium, and heavy are all different kind of counters. So let's start the show with the showstopper, because one's a little more impressive than the rest. So quarter circle back and S is a projectile counter, and you're also able to hold it for just a little bit if you so like. And it counters projectiles pretty good, as you can see here. So if he is hit by any manner of projectile during this pose, he will immediately teleport to the enemy and give them an unblockable command grab. So no matter where you are on the screen, doesn't really matter, he will get you and get you good. So you can see here the enemy's airborne, doesn't care. He will just track you to wherever you are. It is not a big deal for him. Wherever you are, wherever you land, if you fall a little bit or if you rise a little bit during the process, he will get you. Even from long heights and distances, he's still coming for you. And he'll track you to wherever you are. So you gotta really watch out. Now also, it's not really limited just to basic ki blasts. So say you toss out a projectile here and you're done, right? So Piccolo, obviously, he can chuck out a projectile and just kind of do whatever else he wants at that point, right? So Jiren only cares that the projectile happened. And doesn't matter what Piccolo's doing, he's still coming for him at the end. So Piccolo can like do this, run forward, run back, you know, super jump, all that kind of stuff here. And what's going to happen at that point? Well, Jiren doesn't really care where you're going, what you're doing. He's coming for you. So just once again, there's basically no way out. Jiren will find you. And of course, just so you know, you can like advantage cancel, go for a combo. I dropped it, but you get the idea, right? So very strong indeed. Even if the Sorcerer projectile is, you know, an invincible move. If it's not all the way invincible, Jiren doesn't really care. Like, Beerus is the god of destruction, but as we all know, if you watch the show, Jiren's a lot stronger than gods of destruction, so he doesn't really care. However, level 3 projectiles, they're a bit too much for Jiren. He cannot get past the level 3 projectiles, so there's not going to be not really that you would find someone throwing a raw level 3 projectile at you really that much often, but if the case does come up, don't think you're too smart for it, because you're going to get blasted to oblivion. Now, while this does travel pretty much instantly, and obviously can't block it because it is a true grab, doesn't mean you're safe, so you absolutely can get hit out of it. As you can see there, so not an invincible startup to be sure, so you can get hit, and more to the point, you can get baited straight up. So as you can see there, the Vegeta uppercut just beats it clean, right? So you can't do it all the time if you think the enemy is going to anticipate it, because they can specifically just be tossing Ki Blast your way, waiting for you to do it, and then they'll cancel into an invisible move, or even, God forbid, smack you in the face with a level 3, right? So their invincibility will always trump your grab if it comes to that. So, obviously, the projectile counter is all nice and flashy, but Jiren has also his physical counters. That's light, medium, heavy for quarter circle back. So, they're pretty self-explanatory. So, the light counter gets all overheads and mids. So, any jumping attack, any standing mid, that's what the light counter's for. It gets those pretty much nice and easily. And also, just in case you were wondering, yeah, you can totally vanish cancel these into a combo as well. The quarter circle forward medium, or sorry, quarter circle back medium is for lows. So this will catch all low attacks, as you can see here. And EX being, you know, as EX tend to be, the EX version just gets everything. And also, I don't have the frame data here because, you know, the character is very new. But the EX version, if it doesn't start up on frame 1, it gotta be real close to it. Because I can't make it counter hit me for the life of me. So this might be a frame 1 wake up, so that's also a nice little feather in your cap against a lot of pressure, right? Now, one thing to keep in mind with the counter, so quarter circle back S is the projectile one, and quarter circle back light, medium, heavy are the physical ones. But certain moves are not considered projectiles, but considered physical attacks, and certain physical attacks that you might think are physical attacks are considered projectiles, so you gotta really think about it. Like, let's use hit here, for example. Oh, that's obviously a projectile, right? So, you know, let's counter it. What? What happened? How come I'm not countering it? Because this does not count as a projectile, this counts as a physical move. So, using hits matter, bending time and space, what we're going to do is this. See ya. Oh god, I love that. Yeah, so If you hit him with a physical counting move, no matter where you are on the screen, he's still gonna spin you for free. So keep that in mind. But yeah, not all moves are coded like you think they would be. Some projectile-looking moves are physical, and some physical-looking moves are projectiles. So yeah, for this video, I just wanted to show you what things are possible with Jiren's counters. I find it very interesting because there's not really... Vegito, I guess, would be the closest, and his counter game is nothing like Jiren's, right? Truly defensive-minded character is kind of rare, and we are starting to get some. Like, you know, Hit has some defensive-minded stuff, Vegito has some defensive-minded stuff, but with the rise of these counters, I think Jiren might be taking their place, and I find it very, very interesting. Anyways, that's it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.